A sarcastic and slow-moving DMV employee is as calm and unconcerned as their customer is truly frustrated and ready to explode.
I take the driving test, and so they couldn't send me my license, even though I did take and pass the test. Your turn to say something.
Wait a minute. I wanted to finish the paragraph. Now what seems to be the matter?
Well,
In one sentence?
I've never seen my driving license.
Let me see if you're on there.
Oh no, I'm not on the computer.
What is your name?
I'm not on there.
How do you spell that?
Madam, I went to window 3 and they told me there was no record of me on the computer.
I am not Windows 3. I am Windows 7. And I need to know your name.
James Agnes.
Is that A as in aardvark, G as in Gesundheit, N as in nincompoop, E as in appreciation, S as in self-award, J as in Jupiter, A as in Agnes, M as in Mary, E as in excruciating, and S as in slow, lingering death?
Yes.
Oh, you're not on the computer.
I told you I wasn't.
Fine. I'll give you an award at the end of the day. How else may I help you?
I've got my driving license.
Oh.
Hey, look. Oh, what?
Oh.
Here, I got my temporary one.
This temporary license has expired.
Yeah, I know it's expired.
It is no longer a valid license.
I know that. That's why I want my permanent one. I didn't notice that it came in the mail until this one was expired. Come on, I presume everything was all right.
What a funny thing to do. If you don't have a valid driver's license, how'd you get here to the Division of Motor Vehicles?
I took a taxi.
Can you prove that to me?
What?
Did you keep a receipt from the taxi?
No, I didn't take a receipt from the taxi.
You didn't drive here yourself, did you, Mr. James Agnes?
No. I realize my license is not valid.
That is correct. You have an invalid license. Good morning.
You're not helping me.
How may I help you?
I want my driving license.
You must take the driving test.
But I already took the driving test.
I have no record of that.
I know you have no record of it. Some schmuck lost it in the computer.
Kindly do not speak Yiddish to me. If you wish to make an appointment to take the driving test, go to window 4.
I don't want to take the test again.
Well, when did you take the test before?
It's the same date as that on my temporary license.
February 3rd, 1894. The Division of Motor Vehicles did not exist in 1894.
Okay, it's a typo. It clearly meant 1994.
I'm willing to agree with you that it is more likely a typo. You see, I don't stick to the rules on everything. I am human. What is your name again?
James Agnes.
A is an aardvark, G is in Gesundheit.
Agnes! James Agnes!
Let me see if we have a record of you in the computer.
You don't! I told you you don't!
Why are you shouting at me? When I am shouting at, I do not feel like cooperating.
But you haven't been cooperating.
I have been cooperating. If I had not been cooperating, you would have been shouting at me much earlier.
I want my driving license.
You can't have it. You're not on the computer.
But that's not my fault.
It's not my fault. You're both blameless. Isn't that a nice feeling?
But you're not helping me.
I'm doing everything in my power.
But don't you have any more power than I'm using? Couldn't you, for instance, type my name in the computer and then send me my license?
No! Only the secretary on the driving test site can do that.
Oh yeah? But when she forget to do it at the time of the driving test, can someone else do it then?
If the secretary on the driving test site is willing to write a note admitting that you have to type in your name, then I can enter your name into the computer. And then you will fire. Do you want to lose?
No, I don't. I want you to lose your fucking job and straight to the Isn't there anything you can do that can solve my problem?
If you could relive the initial driving test, when it was finished, you could ask to watch the secretary type in your name and your test result into the computer.
Your suggestion is that I relive the initial driving test?
It is a hypothetical suggestion, I admit, but it's the limit of what I can think of to assist you.
Could I see your supervisor, please?
Supervisor is shredding documents in the other room and cannot be disturbed.
Damn it, lady, look into my eyes. I want you to tell me what I should do that can solve my problem, and I want you to tell me right now! That's a nice suggestion, eh? Kindness. Thank you.
Ohio's nice.